With Bitcoin over $100,000, the stage is set for the next wave of the crypto bull run for 2025. But where most investors are looking at Pepe and Shiba to repeat their successes, there's actually a better strategy that smart money is doing right now. None of this is financial advice, but today we're going to be talking about pre-sales and how to make the most amount of money from 100x coins in the current market. So here we can see Bitcoin currently around 106,000. We have a beautiful green chart here coming up, pushing us above the all-time highs and actually prepping us for the next explosive wave for the rest of the market to follow this. Now, while we have Dogecoin at the top here for meme coins at 32 billion in market cap, and if we scroll down, we can actually see Shiba Inu at 8 billion, and down a bit further, Pepe at 5 billion. A lot of people are looking at these coins, but the explosive growth we saw in the last run up will not be repeated here because the market cap is a lot higher now. That's why a lot of investors are turning to meme coin pre-sales because they can provide the easiest 100x from your investment. And this shift has led to the rise of coins like Influencer Pepe here that has raised over $150,000 since the pre-sales been live, and they have ridiculous staking rewards. So this is all going to attract investors looking for that next 100x gain and then creating somewhat of a self-fulfilling prophecy. But when it comes to Influencer Pepe, this is not just any meme coin. This is a coin that's actually got some pretty decent utility surrounding it. So what does Influencer Pepe or Inpepe actually do here? Well, basically what these guys are doing is trying to target the $40 billion plus influencer market that basically is a massive cornerstone in the world's economy at the moment. So having any kind of adoption or market share in that influencer economy is going to be massive for the market cap for something like Influencer Pepe. Now, this is going to be super useful for influencers, of course, for brands and agencies, and of course for the investors that get involved with Inpepe early, getting that first mover advantage. Because these guys are basically creating a platform that allows influencers to take on sponsorships, collaborate with brands, and they'll actually earn rewards in Inpepe, and that currency will be the currency they are being paid in. So good stuff there, and a great use case for Influencer Pepe, helping out the influencers and allowing them to get more work and clients easier. Now, on the brands and agency side, we can see that they can actually launch influencer campaigns, track performance with different metrics and analytics, and even pay influencers directly on the platform using Inpepe with smart contracts, ensuring efficiency, security, and global accessibility. So not only is this going to be a lot easier for influencers and brands and agencies, but it's actually going to be acting as somewhat of an escrow service or a decent automated middleman between those brands and agencies, increasing trust and security. Now, for investors, they're obviously going to earn passive income as the influencer economy adopts Inpepe as the go-to currency, fueling the long-term token demand and growth. So not only do they have a fantastic meme here with fantastic art to accompany it, but they actually have a real utility that does have the potential to take up a pretty decent amount of market share. In fact, if these guys got even 5% of the market share, this coin would absolutely skyrocket with a huge billion-dollar market cap. So getting in now would be a big win in terms of ROI. Now, the tokenomics here, we can see they have 27% for the pre-sale, staking at 27% as well, and liquidity pool at 15%. So we're looking at over half of the supply being distributed to the community right off the bat, basically fostering decentralization and distribution. Now, when it comes to auditing, we can see that Influencer Pepe were audited by the massive company that is CoinSalt, and we can see that there are absolutely zero issues with this contract, which is a massive win for everyone looking at Influencer Pepe. Now, in terms of PR, these guys are being reported all over the place by many different PR agencies. I would say they're definitely viral in that traditional PR space. We can see here that ZY Crypto basically says, hey, BTC above 109K, the best meme coin for this bull run, Shiba, Pepe, or influencer Pepe here. So really weighing this up against the big dogs in the space to be one of the next huge cryptos out there attacking a big economy. As well as that, we have the Cryptopolitan here also reporting on these guys. This is a top tier PR outlet. You can see bull run underway, Bitcoin above 109K. Best meme coin to buy right now for 100x returns. Is it Pepe, Shiba, or is it influencer Pepe? So we can actually see here that yes, they're following that same narrative in which yes, influencer Pepe does have a lot of potential and they're optimistically predicting pretty high prices. Now, how would you actually get involved with this project? Well, it's super simple. Let me just move myself over so you can see. All you got to do is click the link in the description, guys, and then you're going to connect to this little widget here. Now, this widget is actually run by Web3 Payments. This is a huge, huge company that does cater to a lot of pre-sales. So in terms of security and stuff like this, when you see this logo, it's definitely a win and something that you can basically be a bit more trusting of, similar to an audit. But we can see here that the best way to get involved with this is to select the currency, whether it's BNB, Ethereum, USDT, or even CARD here. And then all you're going to do is type in how much you want to buy with, and then you'll see how much you receive, and then simply press the buy button that's here. Now, from that point, you're going to be able to access the staking dashboard, and this will actually allow you to potentially get 4,600% APY on your staking. Now, this is going to be something that's massive, and yes, you can see there is a lot already staked, but still a lot to get here. So the first mover advantage to get these rewards is definitely in play, and it's definitely something that you should consider putting at least a portion of your influencer Pepe into. You can always buy and stake here as well, basically, where as soon as you buy it, it's all going to be automatically staked, which could be something that is useful for you guys, of course. So that is influencer Pepe. Definitely check it out in the description. We are on the precipice of a massive bull run with Bitcoin leading the charge. So yes, there are gains in the other tokens, but this pre-sale strategy is the best way to get those 100x gains. Just make sure you're investing with good risk management. That's going to be it from me. I will see you in the next one.